Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdoms. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I am having a great day, and in today's episode, I want to add another structure to our little village here, which so far is unnamed. Now, as you guys probably know, if you've been watching this series so far, I've been backlogging a bit because I left this last weekend for a trip to Wisconsin. This is the last video that's going to be backlogged. After this, I should actually be home by the time this video goes up, but I don't want to rely on myself after like a 9 or 10 hour drive to be able to record videos, because I will probably be dog tired by the time I get done with that drive. So by the time you see this, I should be home, safe and sound, and probably back to recording videos again. But what I want to do in today's episode is I would really like to make, actually, before we do that, well, no, we should be fine. What I would really like to do in today's episode is I'd like to make an apothecary. I'd like to add an apothecary to the village, and it's going to double as a potion brewing center thing, okay? So it's going to be where we go to brew potions, and we have a decent amount of the stuff that we need to brew potions. We have some of the ingredients. We have soul sand. We do not have any nether wart. There's a ghost block here somewhere. There it is. Stupid ghost blocks. I hate them. I hate them so much. Anyway, so let me get a little bit of this soul sand here, since that's, you know, on the agenda for today. We'll just grab a bit. And basically the big reason I'm doing this is because I want to have the ability to brew fire resistance potions specifically. That's the big one. You know, if I can brew other things too, great, but fire resistance potions are the one that I need more than anything else, just so that if I'm mining or if I'm in the nether or something like that, I can keep one of those in my hotbar and be relatively sure that I'm not going to die in lava, because you can drink the potion before the lava damage hits you, and then you're basically good to go. Now, I know there's a Nether Fortress. We've been to this Nether Fortress. We know it's here, and we know that there is that there are blaze spawners and stuff like that inside, so that'll take care of our blaze problem. The other thing, too, that I should probably mention is that we are wanting to get to the end at some point in the relatively near future. And in order to do that, I'm going to need Eyes of Ender, and I think I have 1 blaze powder right now back in our stockpiles. So we probably want to deal with that as well. I am going to grab a little bit of this glowstone. And a reminder, if you're wondering why glowstone looks funny, I do use a texture pack in this series. There is a link to it in the description below, but glowstone is one of the textures that I changed. It's basically just the sea lantern texture, except yellow instead of like that teal color. And I think it looks much nicer than vanilla glowstone. I think vanilla glowstone is actually kind of ugly. But anyway, to the Nether Fortress. Let's take a peek and just see if we can find ourselves some nether wart. We should be relatively safe now, and I have looting 3 on my sword this time around. Last time we were here, I did not have looting 3. Oh, I'm going to have to kill gas to get, because we're going to have to respawn the dragon at some point as well. But I don't have a bow with me. Ooh. Would you be so kind as to drop a wither skeleton skull? No, I didn't think so. I was going to be pretty surprised if he did, but nonetheless. Let's kind of peek around here a little bit. I know it's fairly dark, so I don't want to spend too much time here, but I do want to just look around a little bit. You know, see if we can maybe find something exceptionally useful. Specifically, nether wart would be great. And let's do one of those as well, just to get that lava up out of the way. Let's see. Any staircases leading down or anything? Like, this is a huge fortress. This is actually, it would take some doing. It would take some clearing and stuff, but this actually could be a pretty good wither skeleton farm, because we got crossroads here, another crossroads here. That's 2. Like, this could work relatively well, potentially. Although it's not over. That was a mistake. The mistakes were made. Okay. Let me get a little bit more. I'm trying to make this safe. But it looks like no matter what, you're going to have to jump up over. Unless I go up there and block that whole thing off. And that just seems not really worth it for something we can just walk around. Very surprised we have not yet. Ooh, okay. Okay, there's more to this fortress. This fortress is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Let's just see. Crossroads, there's blazes. Are there no staircases in this fortress? Like, do they not exist? All right, guys, I am back, and I am 99% sure that this fortress does not actually have any staircases whatsoever, which means no nether wart. However, there's another fortress right over here. So, if we can make our way over there, we may be able to find what we're looking for. Hopefully this fortress actually has the things we need. So here's what we're gonna want to do. Because I want this to be, this lava flow right here, I would really like for this to go away. So let's just kind of do something like that, and then we'll go boop, boop, and boop. That should end the lava flow, right? Yes, good. Okay, and then we'll kind of work our way around. Now, the other downside is I'm not exactly sure where we are. I've run around the nether so much that I think I've kind of lost my orientation, and I'm not sure at this point exactly where the portal is in relation to us, but I should be able to figure it out just by basically finding the overworld coordinates. Although, actually, come to think of it, I know that in a previous episode, when I first came into the nether, I showed my coordinates. So if I really had to, I could go back and I could look at that footage and try to figure it out that way. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting to some stuff. So here we have obsidian, a flint and steel, and gold. Diamond horse armor and diamonds. That's pretty good. Zombie pigman. Don't really care about him. More chests, though. I'm feeling a lot better about this fort. Oh, more diamonds and a saddle. Okay. If we can get a horse, we're set. Hello. Go away. Wither skeleton. There was another one I saw over here. I saw him through the thing. There we go. Still no wither skeleton skulls, though. But I am feeling a lot better about this fortress. In fact, here's a staircase right here. That's what we need. There we go. Okay, let's get our nether wart. We've got our soul sand. I think we're in good shape. I don't think there's really anything else I want here at the moment. So now that we have what we need, we've got a little bit of nether wart to get us started. I think it's time to get out of here. All right, guys, I'm back, and I have been doing a bit of work. I've laid out the structure. So let's kind of go over what we have here, right? So we got a little bit of a front deck or a front porch. You'll come up on this side. Main entrance is right here. We're going to have a window on all of these spots that we have marked out. And then the inside will have probably some nether wart and brewing stands and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of the plan. So at this point, I think let's go ahead and start getting some of the windows and stuff in place. I'm trying to think here because I do want to bring. Maybe we'll just go across like so. They don't necessarily have to be two high windows. Like we could get by with one high windows and that might be just fine. I'm just trying to think a little bit here. Thinking aloud. Welcome to the world of YouTube. This is what we do. Okay, so there we go. Something like that should be good. And then I'm thinking instead of bringing logs across, partly so we can save on logs and partly because I think this will look a little bit better, let's use some slabs, okay? So we'll go slabs across up here, like so. I think that'll be good. And then we could potentially, no, I think that's fine. I think that's good. Oh, there's actually supposed to be a log right there. There we go. So we'll bring these out. We'll We'll do the same over here. And, ooh, come back, you. And right there. Okay, so that should be good. I need to fill that back in because I left it unfilled before, and it looks like it's about to be nighttime. So let's sleep. Okay, can we not sleep? Is that yeah, I'm losing my mind here. The chicken. The problem is, so the dispenser, this chicken farm is connected to a daylight sensor. So like right now when it's becoming night, that's when it fires over and over and over and over and over again. It's like, because every time the light level changes, it fires, and that's what's causing it to be kind of annoying. Anyway, I digress. So let's, next step. Let's grab some cobblestone. Let's grab some cobblestone stairs specifically. And then I probably want a little bit in the way of cobblestone slabs as well. And I may actually need more cobblestone than this. We'll see. I do have a crafting bench with me, so if I do need more, then it's fine. Okay. And the nice thing about having this built kind of into the hill like this is that we can just kind of sneak up here like so. All right. Now, we want to go cobblestone, okay? And then we're going to do a simple triangular roof like so. Is this our center point? It looks like it. And we'll put a slab here. And then right here, we're going to do basically the same thing. Throw down a log and go cobblestone, cobblestone, and back and forth until we get up to the top. There we go. All right. Then let's go ahead and do the other side over here. Same kind of a deal. Yeah, we definitely are going to need more cobblestone stairs. This is not going to be enough. Well, that's fine. That's fine. We're just outlining the roof, basically. And I think, yep, that's our top point right there. So again, over cobblestone, cobblestone, and then back and forth until we reach the top. There we go. So we framed that part of the roof out, and then I want to go ahead and right away we'll frame out this top line as well with cobblestone slabs. So there we go. That looks lovely. Okay. Now, this is where we're going to get a little bit tricky with it because we need, we have this here and we want it to have a certain look and feel, but I also don't want to just keep it real flat right here because that's going to look kind of boring. So I want to add some dormers, and to do that, we're going to need... Oh, okay, I have a whole nother stack. I was very concerned for a minute. I was like, what happened to all my cobblestone? It's in my inventory. I'm a genius. Anyway, let's get back up there, and we'll go over here. I think we want to... Let's see. I'm thinking... like right here, maybe even. We'll start bringing this real quick. Let's put down some blocks like so, okay? And then I think we're gonna go here, and then up, and to here, and a thing, right? And then we're gonna bring that back down until we get to here. Nope, that's gonna be too high. Okay, that's what I was thinking, because I want two of them on the front, and that is absolutely gonna be too high. So let's go and do this instead. In fact, the smart way to do this would be to go here and start going up, right? Like right here. Except you are facing the wrong direction. we need this guy to turn is what we need. I suppose we could do something like this. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, okay. So this does actually need to come out one more. Then we go here. Then we go up. Okay. And that's going to give us a really small dormer. But it will give us a dormer. Just a little one. I don't know. Let's do the other one and see if we like it. We might not. I may change. I feel like it needs to be taller in order for it to give the effect that I want it to give. I suppose the other option would be this, right? We'll get rid of these, and we'll start turning it right here. Like that. And then where's our doorway? Right here. So we would go here. And then it would go like this. And that should give us 1, 2. I'm just looking, right? This is 3 in the middle. Yeah, okay. There we go. So I think that's a little better. That seems better. So we'll put this guy here, and then this and this would just go away. They would just be broken, right? So it would come like that. Although maybe we would go with a slab and a slab. Like so. And probably turn you into an upside down stair. Yeah. Yeah. That's much better. That's much more in line with what I was thinking. Okay. So we'll do something like that. And then here, once again, bring it up, bring it over. And just outline this roof shape like so. There we go. Now we're talking. Now things are happening. We're making progress, and we can go ahead and get rid of this because this we don't need anymore. Okay. What we do need is to mark out the back of this with something so that we still have this effect right here. Because we still want to maintain that spruce sort of effect. Like so. This spruce outline, right? We still want that feel to be there. We want that to exist. And we'll probably go with a spruce slab right there. That should do the trick for us. And then, okay, good. I do have more spruce wood. So we'll swing over here and basically do the same thing, just like so. And then down here, once again, get rid of these, although that one will stay. So that should take care of it, I think. And then behind, we go back to the oak. Right? So like right here, that'll come up right there, and you will come up like so. Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad. I dislike how this looks. So maybe we'll add a couple of stairs in the corners. Still not a fan, so maybe we'll go with slabs. I know I tore those out earlier, but it looks a little weird having slabs at different levels. I'm not really a huge fan of that either. Why don't we do this then? We'll do this. This'll easy fix, okay? There, there. And then we'll put a slab here and a slab there. That should do it. Yeah. Yeah, that'll have to do. That'll have to do. It's a little different for sure. But I think it works. I think it works out pretty well. And then I think on this chunk, I mean, the other alternative would be to take oak like this, right? And we could just kind of do it on this side because we're not going to have dormers on this front face part right here. And do something like that. Let's see how that looks. It looks okay. It doesn't look that bad, actually. That's not bad. We could work with that. Like, that would be fine, too. The question is, do I prefer that? And there's only one way to find out. So, let me do some more work on this and figure out what I want to do. I'll be back with you in a minute. All right, guys, I am back, and the outer structure of the house is almost done. We still need to get windows in and stuff like that, but structurally, I think it is good to go. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some glass panes. There we go. And let's get these windows all filled in. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what? It's probably easier to do this from the inside. Now, you'll notice I put some stairs above the windows on the inside. Normally I do that on the outside. But in this case, because we have this spruce kind of lip, if you will, it wouldn't look very good if we were to do it on the outside. So I decided to leave it like this and actually give us a little bit for interior decoration instead. Now, let's go ahead and, speaking of decoration, let's start decorating this place because I've got some pretty interesting ideas that I think are going to be kind of cool. So, first of all, let's, I need a little more spruce wood than that. There we go. Let's make a spruce door, throw that guy on. Then, let's make a whole mess of trapdoors. 16 might be enough, we'll see. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to bring all of those up. And we'll do that over here as well. Like that. Okay? And then, some of you probably see where this is going. You guys are very clever. I applaud you if you know what I'm about to do. And actually, while we're at it, let's grab that brewing stand right away as well. Or not brewing stand, but blaze rod needed for said brewing stand is what I meant to say. So we'll go like that. There we go. And I'm tempted to put cauldrons in there. I know cauldrons would look good, but I don't have a lot of iron. You know what? Let's do it. We'll make 2 cauldrons. There we go. Put those in here as well. Excellent. So, here is the plan. Also, do I have any more bookshelves? I don't think so. That's fine. That's fine. I don't necessarily need them. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take soul sand and we're going to go like this. And then we'll put nether wart in there like so. So we'll be growing nether wart in these like barrels or planter boxes or whatever you want to call them right in front of the house, which I think is going to look super cool. And then in here, let's put down a crafting table there. We'll put the brewing stand on top and a cauldron on either side. Okay. And then once again, we need a whole mess of trapdoors. And these ones, we're going to go like so. And we're going to have an area right here for growing more nether wart inside the house. Like that, okay? And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I like it. I like it. Okay. Now, there's still some space here that we could fill. I don't know that we necessarily need to worry about it too much. I could put a smaller nether wart thing right here, but I don't think I want to. We do, however, need to figure out some way to get some lighting in here. That's going to be very important, obviously. So what I'm thinking is, this would actually be like the perfect spot for some end rod lighting. That could be kind of cool. Do we have enough space for a chandelier? Probably not. Well, yeah, kind of. Kinda, sorta, not really. Here, why don't we try some glowstone, maybe? Glowstone could work. I know we have some over here. Let's just grab a little bit of that. And let's just see if maybe this is the answer that we're seeking. This is gonna look great, by the way, when the glowstone, when the end rods are actually like, or the end rods, when the nether wart, the nether wart is what I meant to say, when the nether wart is fully grown. It's gonna look super good. It'll give us a nice splash of color in the village, which I think is gonna be very cool. So what if we were to go like here and put a glowstone up there? Now, the question is that going to give us enough lighting? And the answer to that is, I don't know, but we'll find out. Let's grab these resources back. That'll definitely give us enough lighting up here, for sure, in the attic, which is basically just to cover up the ugliness of the roof. But if I stand right here, no, 7 on the block. Okay, so that's not enough lighting right there. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping. Okay. So, how else? Other question. Is there enough lighting when I stand right here? Yes, 9 there. So it's basically just the corners that are going to give us some issues. So, for the moment, let's just put some torches up here. And once we have more wool, we'll probably turn a lot of this into like a carpeted area. And then we can hide lighting underneath carpets. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good solution. What about right here? Is this... Yeah, that's still lit up enough. So this should be good. This should do the trick, right? And there's definitely enough lighting out here because we got lighting on the deck, right? So that should be good. We also probably want to put some lighting on some of these fences, right? Just kind of randomly. I don't want to like pick. I don't want to go too crazy with it, but just a little bit here and there, just to kind of light up this area as well. That seems pretty good. Okay. Let's sleep. There we go. Beautiful. And then we do need some chests. Actually, that would be another option as well, because I'm pretty sure mobs cannot spawn on top of chests. So if we put... If we put some chests in there in the corners, right? Like this, that would prevent mobs from being able to spawn in here. Now, I don't know if that's necessarily the best place to put chests. In fact, I really don't think it is. I think it's kind of ugly. But it would be an option. So where do we want to put chests? I mean, I suppose we could put a couple here, but I don't like that either. I'll tell you what, let's get rid of one cauldron and put a chest there instead. Yeah, that seems good. So we have a chest here. We'll store water bottles in there. And then over here, this will be good. Okay, awesome. So we have this nice little apothecary. I'm quite happy with it. let me get all my stuff put away, and I'll be back with you in just a sec. All right, guys, I am back. I'm done putting away my stuff. I went ahead and I added the pathway. I did a pathway here leading up to the Apothecary. So I think it's all good, or the potion brewing house. I don't know what we want to call it. I'm going to go with Apothecary, I think. The idea being you can come here and buy. I believe an Apothecary was like a place where you could go and buy medicine. But either way, I'll think of something. Whatever the title of the video is, that's what I decided to call it. Let's put it that way. But I extended the path up to the deck over here. I think that was a good plan. And, you know, you can see now some of the nether wart's starting to grow, and you get that really nice, rich red color, which is just going to pop out. Like, you will get this nice pop of color as you're wandering through here, and I think that'll be really good. So I think it's time to jump into the comment or question of the day, and this one is from SportsFan1, and he asks, or maybe she asks, either way, they ask, are you ever going to do a Minecraft modded survival that you will never end the world like this one? So in other words, am I ever going to do a modded survival series that will never end? And the answer to that is no. And the reason for that is because modded works, this is not where I put books. Modded works a little bit differently. Unlike vanilla, where when a new version of Minecraft comes out, you can update and you can keep the same world. Because of the way that modded Minecraft works, it's almost impossible to keep the same world when you go between versions of Minecraft. Maybe it's possible, but I've never found a way to do it consistently, especially not with any sort of mod pack that's a little bit larger. Furthermore, mods are not necessarily supported forever. Someone who makes a mod could, you know, decide they don't want to make mods anymore, and then they have a mod that just never gets updated again, and there's still bugs and all that kind of stuff. So you can't rely on a mod forever and ever and ever and ever to continuously receive updates. There's just too many things that with modded do not lend themselves to an infinite series. I mean, even just the world itself, I have never managed to play in a modded world that didn't lag eventually. I mean, if you put enough time into any modded world, at least with the way that I played modded Minecraft with a lot of technical mods and stuff like that, no matter what, eventually you're going to hit a point where the world just can't handle it anymore. You know, you run into some serious lag spikes, and or to the point where the game is basically just unplayable if you spend enough time. Or you can run into issues where there's like chunk corruption. The list goes on and on and on and on. There's just too many things that could potentially go wrong in a modded Minecraft world. Not to mention, we would be stuck in one version of Minecraft forever. I mean, can you imagine if I started a modded series in like Minecraft 1.3 and I was still playing it now? Like, oof, I couldn't do it. Some people do. I know like Tinfoil Chef, for example, on Hermitcraft, he enjoys older versions of Minecraft. I don't. I like being on the latest and the greatest. That's why we always play in snapshots and all this other kind of stuff. So, I will never do a modded world that lasts forever. Let's put it that way. Now, with that said, I will have modded worlds. I will probably be running some sort of modded Minecraft series on my channel at all times, or almost at all times. And there are certain mod packs that, if it's my own mod pack that I created, I will remake it, essentially, for later versions. Like, for example, we did... there was a mod pack I made called Design Tech, and I did a season 1 on that, and then I eventually updated and remade that pack, and we did a season 2, maybe like a year later or so. So something like that may happen, but I had to start a new world because there was a bunch of new mods, and the old world wouldn't have been compatible. That's just the nature of modded Minecraft, and it is what it is, and I'm totally okay with that. But in answer to the question, no, I will never have a modded world that lasts forever because it just wouldn't work. So there you go. That is going to do it for today's episode, though, guys. We are out of time for this one. So, my friends, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.